Davido stream farming. A lot of people have been reaching out to me and saying that you need to talk about the recent deduction that Spotify made on Davido streams. And that is something I need to talk about. I know that a lot of people are just hearing about the story, and that particular story, I think it was posted early this year, I think in January or so. And a lot of people will understand that from a dynamic point of view. But right now, some people are really getting interested. Even Be There Still was really deducted as a result of these stream farm issues. But stream farming is something that has been used by a lot of artists out there, record labels out there, to promote their artists. We remember the story of Drake and Kendrick Lamar, where somebody came out to say, I gave Kendrick Lamar, a stream farm of almost 30 million or so. And a lot of people kind of discarded that and the rest. I want to share an insight of this thing so that you will get to understand that not be only these artists they do stream farming, even record label executive they do that for their artists to get promoted, to get streamed to the top of Billboard and all those kind of things. I want to talk about that because music mongoose, they are into these kind of things. Even the platforms where they talk about stream farming, they are really into these kind of things. But before we dive into the story, before we start talking about Davido's strengths being deducted and all those kind of things, we need to actually sit back, relax, click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Yes, before we dive into it, let us understand stream farming. Stream farming is a controversial practice in the music industry where artists, labels, or promoters use illegitimate means to artificially inflate streaming numbers on platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, etc. So you need to actually understand that this is really a controversial practice by a lot of people to stream and promote their artists out there. I want you to see a video because remember that Snoop Dogg came out to speak about earning $45,000 after hitting a billion streams on Spotify. And then Spotify came out to give their reason. I made a video of that. But this particular thing exposed a lot of things. I want you to understand this from a different point of view. Let's listen to this guy first.
Snoop is leaving Spotify after revealing that he only made $45,000 off of a billion streams. God damn. He's pulling his music off Spotify and taking his talents to Tune FM, a blockchain-based streaming platform. Spotify is not going to be around forever. Let's talk about that. In fact, it's time for a Pit Viper mega rant. Spotify and other DSPs are not designed to serve artists. The major labels, who still control licensing, are sitting on Spotify's board and cashing out on their equity stakes. A lot of people don't know this. The labels have different deals with Spotify than an independent artist, so they make more money per stream. The companies that control the way that music is distributed have devalued music so they can make more money. Daniel Ek has cheapened the value of music so he can cash out $300 million in stock offerings every year. Where'd all the money go? It's a financial machine designed to funnel money from music fans into the pockets of tech billionaires and corporate executives. They don't give a about you. This isn't just a Spotify problem. It's an industry-wide tech bro takeover. I don't know if Tune FM is the answer, but Web3 music products will be the solution that saves musicians from the dark ages.
Guys, you heard from this guy, and then you will get to understand that yes, even those Spotify, those streaming platforms, they are money-making machines meant to take money away from the pocket of fans and then into their pocket. That is something you need to understand. Who are those on the boards of these streaming platforms? They are music executives. And you have to understand that when they artificially inflate the figures of an artist, that will really put an artist ahead of the other. So a lot of music boss are ready to do it for their artists because it will boost the money they are making per concert and other things. I remember recently, Odumodu Black came out to say, because of these activities of stream farms and the rest, a lot of people, they get high figures and other things, but these are not translating into ticket sales and the rest. Where the likes of Burna Boy actually, shutting down stadium and other things. But when you look deep, how were those stadiums and concert arenas shut down? You will get to understand that most people use that opportunity to launder money, where they will get this money, get agencies and get some kind of platforms, buy up tickets with this money into the pocket of the organizer of that event, go to that country and pull out the money and all those things. So I don't want to speak much about that, and you will still understand that a lot of people, they, towards the end of the ticket sales before the event, they give out tickets for free in the streets, and that has been recorded by a lot of many. They do this to actually boost the reputation of their artists, and that is what is happening on stream farms right now. We got this report. Spotify deducts 1.56 million streams from Davies funds and 2.53 million streams from Aoki, and also the BDST deduction was actually made, and a lot of people are still talking about this particular thing. And you will get to understand that not be only the video they do am, we got a lot of artists, a lot of A-list artists that they do am. All of a sudden, they will not hit 5 billion streams on Spotify alone and all those kind of things. How many people did the world if they just see that? How many people get access to internet? That is something you need to ask yourself. The whole of US, we should be talking about 250 to 300 million persons. And all these persons, not be all of them, they listen to Afrobeat too. So how many so how many people did this world? So you need to actually understand that from a different point of view. We got the story. Drake, Kendrick Lamar, stream farms got involved. Academics spoke about it, and a lot of people came out to give their own testimony. We know what these music executives do. That is something I need you to understand. So you blaming out or singling out a particular artist because you saw it recently, the deduction is not much. A lot of people are streaming their artist to number one, and that is an opportunity for these music executives, and their cohorts and the rest, to control the music industry. Because if you want to be there, they have to do it for you. That is something you got to understand about that. The music industry is a bit dark for a lot of people that does not understand. Stream farm is the manipulation of stream data through bots or click farms. They have a particular factory or so where they have clicks, they have these smartphones and all those kind of things. Then VPNs, they can switch in between countries to boost for other countries. And we have a loop play where they will play and repeat it and all those kind of things. We have a mass account creation to generate artificial plays, and we got paid services that promote high stream counts. Those are the things. And even the Spotify and all those platforms, then they inflate figures. Remember, a person of Drake actually sued Spotify because he believes that they've tampered with the stream numbers, artificially inflated Kendrick Lamar's streams. That is something you got to understand about that. So now they talk about all of this. Even those platforms, they are guilty of those things just to control their fair share of the music industry. Guys, what are your own takes about this? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that we can get to understand it better. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.